I'm good. I'm good. Everybody come on in and say hello. I know I always look so serious. I don't know why. I just have one of those serious looking faces. Hello, hello. Come on in. I'm trying to find myself on my page so I can share myself out. Is this enough light, or do I need to turn on the other light? Hi, wifey. I'm pretty good, Nicole, or Nikki. I'm pretty good. I am pretty good. Sorry, I do apologize for being a few minutes late, but I was finishing printing up the kits. Now you want to share this with everybody and try to get as many people in here as you can. Sometimes I hate my phone. Yay! It actually lets you share it. I'm surprised. We've been having issues with that. This is what I've been doing for the last 4 hours. Last 4 hours. So I pinned the comments down at the bottom. It's got the web address on there. It's got the business address page on there. It's got the prices. January special, 30 by 30. Yeah, she was going. I'm telling you what. I think I counted like 65, 70 kits. I just literally just took the last one off the printer. But in the pinned comments, it's got Sally's business page on there, Facebook page, list of the prices of the kits, no CODs. You can claim a kit tonight and pay later. And she's having a sale on the 30 by 30s. They're $10. The invoice has to be paid by January 31st. After January 31st, though, that deal is no longer valid. So all that's in the pinned comments, so you can browse that at your convenience as we go through the kits. There's so many kits that I'm not going to have time to sit and tell you the prices of each one of those. I'll be telling you the sizes. If you do claim a kit on this live, please say the name of the kit that you're wanting and the size of the kit that you're wanting, so Sally knows which kit and what size. If you're a brand new customer to us, you'll need to send her or myself a private message with your contact information so we can send you the invoices. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Hopefully people comes in. There are surprises throughout the live, so you want to pay attention. And these are in no particular order. I've got them all mixed up. So Sally does sell pins. Hi, Misty. She's got this one pre-ordered. This one's pink. She does have a purple one still available. They're $18 plus shipping. Ooh, you got 1 tip, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then you have your curved tip. You have your straightener or your edger, and you have 9 wax blocks, and of course your pen. And the pen is two-sided, so you can use 2 tips at the same time. Again, that's $18. The pink one is still available, and there's a purple one. She has got those on order, and as soon as they come in and they have been sold, she'll ship those out to you with your kits. But you can order these at any time with her. She does have on the Facebook page a 3-set. It's got all 3 pins in it. I did not print that one off, but you can go on the web page and the Facebook page and see that. So that's a diamond painting kit pin that you can order. Miss Sally, you got everything up that you need, love? I don't want to start and you still bringing your stuff up. I want to make sure Sally's ready to go. And we're having bouts of rain here, so hopefully my internet holds up. Yes, you have 1 purple and 1 pink. That's what I said. Yep, that you have left. I showed the pink one, but you also have a purple one. All right. I'm hoping my internet does not go out. We are having hard rains. We may not get through all the kits tonight. The ones that we do not get through tonight, I'll go through tomorrow. First up is the Midnight Flame. Midnight Flame of Remembrance. Midnight Flame of Remembrance. And that comes in a 30 by 30 35 by 35, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. Midnight Flame of Remembrance. Midnight Flame of Remembrance. Look at the detail in that candle. Pretty blue with the blue roses. And the sparkle on that flame. The Midnight Flame. All right. Again, these are in no certain order. I sort of mixed them all up. This one's Sunflower Seasons. Sunflower Seasons Turning. Sunflower Seasons Turning. Sunflower Seasons Turning. And that's a 30 by 40, 40 by 50, 50 by 70, or 50 by 100. Sunflower Seasons Turning. I'm going to take my glasses off, people. My glasses are interrupting my vision. Sunflower Season Turning. Again, that comes in a 30 by 40, 40 by 50, 50 by 70, or 50 by 100. And look at the details in the sunflowers and the wheel, the wagon wheel. I'm doing good, Nicole. How about you? I began to get over the head cold that I had last week. Still got a little bit of a sore throat, but other than that, I'm okay. Next up, this is one I particularly like. I'll read this to you, then I'll show it. It's a limited edition. Only 3 of each size is available. Introducing Bound in the Sky Eagle Courtship Ritual. Inspired by the breathtaking aerial mating dance of bald eagles, this powerful diamond art kit captures trust, devotion, and unity high above the river and mountains. And it comes in a 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. Look at that. The beautiful mountains in the background. The white water rafts coming down below them. And this is actually how they do mate for life. They do have a life partner. They will take on another partner if one of them dies, so I've seen, but they usually mate together. Again, there's only 3 kits available. in the 50 by 70 and 3 kits in the 50 by 100. Gotcha, Misty. Sally, Misty would like to have the 50 by 70 of the Eagle Courtship Ritual. The Eagle Courtship Ritual. Misty would like to have one 50 by 70, please. Okay, Sally's got you. Next up is the Emerald Falls Guardian Spirit Horse. Emerald Falls Guardian. Yep, Emerald Falls Guardian. And this only comes in 2 sizes. 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. $50 by 70 or $50 by 100. Look at that beautiful horse with the long tail standing in front of the waterfalls. Yes, Sally will put a heart by your name so you know that she has got your order. And that also helps me to know that she got your order as well, so we don't miss nobody. Again, this one's called the Emerald Falls Guardian. And it's a 50 by 70 or a 50 by 100. And it's a beautiful horse. Now Sally can tell you all about the horses, the names and all that good stuff, so I'm not even going to begin to tell you what the names are. Next up is He Who Was There First. He Who Was There First. Nice brown grizzly there. A nice brown grizzly. And the waterfalls and the scenery in the back. This one's available in the 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. He Who Was There First. He Who Was There First. You want the horse? There's a scar on his nose. Sally, Misty would like to have the horse 50 by 70, please. the Emerald Falls Guardian. Emerald Falls Guardian. Emerald Falls Guardian. And she also would like to have he who is first in a 50 by 70. Got them both. All right. Next up, Safe Between Us. Safe Between Us. It's a nice wolf dream catcher, them laying close to each other. For those of you that like dream catchers, I think this is a nice dream catcher. And it comes in a 30 by 40, 40 by 50, 50 by 70, or 50 by 100. Safe Between Us. Safe Between Us. Safe Between Us. Look at the detail on the feathers on that. Safe Between Us. I love dream catchers too. I've got a bear one hanging over here on my wall. Safe Between Us. Hi, Joe. Welcome. Safe Between Us. Next up is One and Done. One and Done. Once it's claimed, it's gone. It's not on Facebook, it's not on the website, it's only on this live. And there's several of these throughout the live. I'm not going to tell you how many or where they're going to be. They're in the mix. So you're going to stay on your toes. The only one returned. The only one returned. And it comes in a 50 by 50. The only one returned a 50 by 50. Sally, on my end, it looks like Heather got it first. I'll let you make that determination. Heather says that Misty can have it. One and done. That was awful nice of you, Heather. Heather gave it to Misty. Again, those will be coming throughout the stack. They're shoved in here, so you're going to have to pay attention. Next up is Where the White Tiger Waits. Where the White Tiger Waits. And that comes in a 30 by 30, 35 by 35, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. And look at the eyes on that tiger. Look how emerald crystal blue that is. Well, I don't guess it could be emerald. Look at the sapphire blue of those eyes. And then the color of the rose. Where the White Tiger Waits. And she has you, Misty. I think that's a pretty white tiger. I can't stare at it too long because of the blue eyes. They just draw me right in. Next up is for Valentine's. Love Lifts Me Higher Panda. Life lifts me up higher. Love lifts me higher. Love lifts me higher. Look at that purple little heart and his purple little shoes and his purple and red and light orange balloons. And it comes in a 30 by 40, a 40 by 50, 50 by 70, and a 50 by 100. Phew. Love lifts me higher. Love lifts me higher. Isn't that a cute panda? Look at those little eyes. I love it. Misty would like to have the Love Lifts Me Higher, 30 by 40, please. Love lifts me higher. Love lifts me higher. Gotcha. Sally does wonders with her peacocks. From the first one that she's done a lot better. I'm going to turn my fan around. I'm getting warm. Bear with me just a second, guys. Whew. I'm a big old fat man. I'm getting warm. In full display. In full display. And that comes in a 30 by 40, 40 by 50, 50 by 70, and 50 by 100. Look at the details in those feathers. Look at the details in the feathers. Full plumage. In full display. In full display. I'll hold it back here so y'all can see the full picture. Those of you that's just joining us, come in and say hello. I promise I don't bot. In full display. It's a peacock with all its plumage. Next up is the flamingo. We all like to party, right? Flamingos reminds me of parties. Velvet Ember Flamingo. Velvet Ember Flamingo. And it comes in a 30 by 30, 35 by 35, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. Velvet Ember Flamingo. Look at the pinks in that flamingo. Now, I have done a flamingo in the past, and there are a lot of different shades of pink, I will tell you that. You think they would all be one color pink, but it is not. That's several shades of pink. And look at the black tip on the beak. Is that not just the prettiest thing ever? Velvet Ember Flamingo. Next up, he rose in every color. He rose in every color, and it's one and done. And it's a 50 by 50. He rose in every color, 50 by 50, one and done. He rose in every color, 50 by 50. One and done. You will not find these on the web page, and you will not find this on Facebook. It's only on this live. The rose in every color. 50 by 50. One and done. Heather would like to have heroes in every color. I got you. Heroes in every color to Heather. And I'm putting y'all's names on the backs of these so we make sure that y'all get the right ones to the right people. For the ones that's one and done. You got a lot of fingers, right? Telling you, you have to be on your toes. You never know where they're at or how many there is. The next one is the candle that never fades. The candle that never fades. Look at the red roses on that. The candle that never fades. And that's a 30 by 30, 35 by 35, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. Look at the detail in that candle. Every drop of wax. Look at the flame. Look at the beadwork in that. And the design in that. I think I ordered this one, Sally, as I was going through and printing these off. I could be wrong, but I think I did order one. And again, this one's called The Candle That Never Fades. The Candle That Never Fades. The Candle That Never Fades. And look at the roses on that. Is that not pretty? Along with the candle. And a cosmic universe in the back. No one, Misty, this one has not been claimed. There's no comments on this one. There's no comments on this one. Sally, I'll put you down for a 30 by 40. The candle that never fades. The candle that never fades. She would like to have a 30 by 40, Sally, in the candle that never fades. Next up is when the year slows down. When the year slows down. When the year slows down. You know, in the fall of the year, when everything starts to slow down, we're starting to settle into the winter months. Crops are done and up and put out of the way. So you have your wagon wheel and sunflowers and wheat. I believe that's wheat. Could be barley, but I think it's wheat. Against the nice clear sky. And that one comes in a 30 by 30, 35 by 35, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. Where the year slows down. Yep, when the year slows down. Sorry if I keep flipping it back and forth. When the year slows down. Again, it comes in a 30 by 30, 35 by 35, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. Where the year slows down. Next up, nothing can break this. Nothing can break this. And it is a dream catcher with two eagles, Mama and Papa Eagle, those beautiful feathers. This is a dream catcher. And it comes in a 30 by 40, 40 by 50, 50 by 70, or 50 by 100. Nothing can break this. Nothing can break that bond between the two eagles. Nothing can break the bond between those two eagles. Is that not just the prettiest dream catcher with the two eagles? Next up is the Crimson Honor Rose-Bound Eagle. Crimson Honor Rose-Bound Eagle. Sally outdid herself with that eagle. Sally outdid herself with that eagle. Look at those pretty red roses that it's nestled in. And the colors of the wings. This comes in a 30 by 30, a 35 by 35, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, or 50 by 50. And there's so much detail in that. That I probably would not go below 40 by 40. I understand some of y'all do 30 by 30s, and that's okay. But for the detail in that, I wouldn't go lower than 40 by 40. And that's the Crimson Honor. The Crimson Honor. It is all about the details. Next up is Where the Water Runs Wild. And it comes in a 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. Where the Water Runs Wild. Where the Water Runs Wild. Where the Water Runs Wild. Look at that beautiful horse with the water streams and the waterfalls in behind him, or her. Again, that comes in a 40 by 40, 45 by 45, or a 50 by 50. Next up is The War That Shook the Valley. The War That Shook the Valley. And it only comes in two sizes, a 50 by 70 or a 50 by 100. And Misty, you already claimed this one. The war that shook the valley. Look at the teeth on that. Isn't it pretty, Joe? You can claim now, Joe, and pay Sally later, if you so wish. You just have to send her your info so she can send you the invoices. That's 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. Okay. As long as she's got your info, that's all that matters. Alright, next up. The rarest flight ever dreamed. The rarest flight that ever dreamed. And it comes in two sizes, 50 by 70 and 50 by 100. One and done. That's one 50 by 70 and one 50 by 100. It's one and done. Again, you will not find this on the web page or on Facebook. It's only on this live. The rarest flight ever dreamed. 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. The rarest flight ever dreamed. Heather claims the 50 by 70. 50-100 is still available. Heather has claimed a 50 by 70. You still got a 50 by 100 to claim. Somebody went around the corner above my house a little too quick and they wrecked. The rarest flight ever dreamed. We have 50 by 100 left. One and done. Next up, still water, white silence. Still water, white silence against the white tiger. I would not be that lucky. I would not be that lucky. Still water, white silence. It's the white tiger relaxing in the coolness of the water. And that comes in a 50 by 70 and 50 by 100. Heather, I'm assuming that you want the 50 by 70 since I haven't got you expanded into the hundreds yet. Heather and Misty both will like the white tiger. Still waters, white silence. 50 by 70, please. Alright, Miss Sally's got you both. I think that's a pretty white tiger laying there in the coolness of the water. Kind of chillaxing. Next up is Where Two Hearts Burn as One. Alright, I'll give you a second. I have to wait on my secretary. And while she's poking the stove, I'm going to go grab me another drink. Right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Must be a wreck above the house with all these sirens. You can all hear all the sirens that went up? Sorry about that, guys. I had to go get me something else to drink. You clicked out of the live? How dare you? I'm just waiting for Sally to come back from poking the stove. I can't go on without my bookkeeper. Okay, bookkeeper's back. It took her as long as to poke the stove as it did to go get me something to drink. All right. Where two hearts burn as one. Where two hearts burn as one. Again, it's a candle. Where two hearts burn as one. Where two hearts burn as one. Sally, if you can send this one to me in my other format that we should not mention on this live, please. Look at the the lightning in this. The lightning streaks. Look at that. With 2 hearts melts as one. And that comes in a 30 by 40, 40 by 50, 50 by 70, and 50 by 100. Where the 2 hearts burn as one. 2 hearts burn as one. Thank you, ladies. I'll give Sally a chance to get you wrote down on her list. I greatly appreciate it. Where 2 hearts melt as one. It is really pretty, isn't it, Nicole? Or Nikki, I'm sorry. We have a Nikki and a Nicole. Where the 2 hearts burns as one. It even captures the flame down here. And that looks like a moon back there. That's not good. Your lungs don't need the coffee. Looks like the moon right there. The moon reflection. Let me scroll up, just make sure she's got hearts on both. And she does. And Sally, do you have me down for my special for this one? Yeah, there'll be no drowning during the live. Thank you, love. Next up, where the bluebird keeps the night. Where the bluebird keeps the night. I'm trying to fan myself, sorry. Where the bluebird keeps the night. And that comes in a 30 by 40, 40 by 50, 50 by 70, or 50 by 100. Where the bluebird keeps the night. Keeps the night. Where the bluebird keeps the night. It is going to be a very pretty one. Where the bluebird keeps the night. Okay. Wrapped in Dreamlight. Wrapped in Dreamlight. 2 foxes and a dream catcher. And that comes in a 30 by 40, a 40 by 50, 50 by 70, and 50 by 100. Wrapped in Dreamlight. 2 foxes and a dream catcher. Those are pretty foxes. Moving on. Where the color stands still. Where the color stands still. This is another pink flamingo. Another pink flamingo. Look at the pinks. You have your dark pinks, your lighter pinks. You've got your dark beak. And you have your different color leaves down here that he is standing in, or she is standing in. I don't want to be sexist. I'm hoping y'all paying attention, because you never know when the next one's going to pop up that's one and done. Where the color stands still. So everybody just need to get up and do some jumping jacks or jog in place or something. You know, jumping jacks. Here's another dream catcher. Feathers of Sweet Dreams. I think this one's cute. Feathers of Sweet Dreams. 30 by 40, 40 by 50, 50 by 70, and 50 by 100. Feathers. Yeah, well, let's hope they're not dealing with drama. I deal enough with that during work. I don't need that at home. Yes, I did tell y'all to pay attention tonight. I'm glad somebody listened. Feathers of Sweet Dreams, 30 by 40, 40 by 50, 50 by 70, and 50 by 100. Sally, if you'll put me down for a 30 by 40, please. You sort of paying attention? Feathers of Sweet Dreams. Misty would like to 30 by 40, and I also would like to have a 30 by 40, please. Got you both. Thank you. Yeah, you never know when the next one might pop up. All the colors I became. All the colors I became. 2 sizes, 50 by 70 and 50 by 100. One and done. One and done. All the colors I came, all the colors I became, 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. 2 sizes, 2 chances. One and done. $50 by 70 or 50 by 100. That's a second paramedic, by the way. All the colors I became, one and done. Either 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. Nobody's going to jump on this magnificent white horse. 50 by 70 or 50 by 100.
It has to be up there before you turn the college, because the refuge squad just went back down through here at sirens on.
I say they got up there around that curve and decided to hit the pole. If I had to say, if I had to guess.
Because usually they go up by the college and that way out, except that way.
Yeah.
This time they come down, back down here.
I say it happened right before you get to the college.
Probably. They don't want to come back down.
Okay. Heather would like a 50 by 100. All the colors I became. That leaves 50 by 70.
How you doing? Ordering more stuff?
No, Mom, I'm doing it live. I'm glad that you jumped out of your love box there, honey, and went for a 50 by 100. Next up is what still glows. What still glows. What still glows. And it comes in a 30 by 30, 40, 35 by 35, a 40 by 40, 45 by 45, or a 50 by 50. What still glows? What still glows? It's a lavender purple with the designs. You have the comets coming down and lighting the flame. Or you have midgets shooting arrows. I don't know which. Either midgets shooting arrows into lighting the flame, or you have comets coming into it. You have the bed of wax. Misty would like to have what still glows in a 30 by 30. This one's very pretty. It's got your pretty lavender. The roses really stands out. So does the designs. You have your wax down here at the bottom that's already dripped off. Okay. Now this one reminds me of Heather. She'll probably shoot me for saying that, but it puts me in mind of Heather. The place she paused. The place she paused. We got you, Misty. We won't double book you. Where she paused, you have your farm girl in her hat sitting on a barrel. She's just thinking about whatever over the wheat field. That comes in at 30 by 30. 35 by 35, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. For those of you that don't know, Heather's from Iowa, farming country. Where she paused, 30 by 30, 35 by 35, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. And Misty would like to have that in a 35 by 35 as well, please. Sally, did you get Misty for a 35 by 35? Got it. Good deal. If I'm going too fast, please let me know. Wings of Valor. Wings of Valor. And it comes in two sizes, 50 by 70 and 50 by 100. Wings of Valor. Again, it's the American bald eagle with a butterfly, an assortment of roses, red, white, and blue. Wings of Valor. And you have your butterfly right there. And then you have your spread of the red, white, and blue roses with American eagle sitting on one of the roses. I don't know what just happened to my Facebook post. Look closer, there's another butterfly hidden. Do y'all see another butterfly? Is it right there? Or is that one of the flowers? Can somebody see the other butterfly? By your signature. Oh. Right there. Sally's always hiding things in me. Sally is always hiding things in me. She's good for that. Wings of Valor. The next up is the place where hooves pause. The place for hooves pause. It's another beautiful horse. Again, I don't know my horses to tell you the breed of that. And that comes in a 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. That's a beautiful horse looking over the pond. Beautiful waterfalls coming down. Misty, would like to have a 40 by 40, please? The name of that is The Place Where Hooves Pause. The Place Where Hooves Pause. Now, have y'all ever seen the movie, or I don't know if it's a movie or a TV program, maybe it's just a commercial, that has the pterodactyl walking around? The marking on this horse looks like a pterodactyl. The marking on that horse looks like a pterodactyl. Moving along. When silence learned fear. When silence learned fear. When silence learned fear. That's a very angry grizzly bear. And it comes in two sizes. A 50 by 70 and 50 by 100. $50 by 70 or 50 by 100. Where silence learned fear. Misty would like to have a 50 by 70 and When Silence Learned Fear. Thank you, Misty. When Silence Learned Fear. Greatly appreciate your love. And I appreciate y'all being so attentive and paying really close attention. A still place for power. A still place for power. It's a white tiger. And it comes in a 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. Again, it's got those crystal blue eyes. Look at those pretty, pretty, pretty blue eyes. Yes, I greatly appreciate every sale or every comment that y'all make. I'm not the prettiest of hosts or the handsome of hosts, but I do enjoy doing the lives for Sally. Oh, you're a sucker for white tigers. They are very pretty animals. Thank y'all for the loves and thumbs up. Appreciate that. I still place for power 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. A beautiful white tiger. Surrounded by roses, by the way. Next up is the flight no one followed. The flight no one followed. There'll be one live that she'll be co-hosting with me, so you can see her. Yeah, it's like looking through a tunnel. You are correct. But Sally will be doing a joint live with me eventually, so y'all can see her. She's better looking than I am. The flight no one followed only comes in one size. It's 50 by 70. One and done. The flight no one followed. 50 by 70. One and done. Misty would like to have the flight no one followed 50 by 70. Misty beat you to it, Heather. Misty beat you to it. Next up is Where the Bluebirds Gather. Where the Bluebirds Gather. Where the Bluebirds Gather. You have two bluebirds sitting on a vine or a bush with blueberries. Where the Bluebirds Gather. And it comes in a 30 by 40, 40 by 50, 50 by 70, or 50 by 100. Where the bluebirds gather. Sally, if you would put me down for a 30 by 40, please. Thank you. Where the bluebirds gather. I know there's a lag, that's why I'm pausing. Even on my phone, there's a lag. There's not a lag on my laptop, but there's a lag on the computer, on the phone. All right. It was never meant to blend in. It was never meant to blend in. 30 by 40, 40 by 50, 50 by 70, or 50 by 100. It was never meant to blend in. It's another pink flamingo. It was never meant to blend in. It's supposed to stand out like a sore thumb. Never meant to blend in. Never meant to blend in. The next one. Where colors breaks the sky. Where the colors breaks the sky. Comes in two sizes, 50 by 70 and 50 by 100. One and done. One and done. Comes in 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. One and done. It's a magnificent horse going across the rainbow. Misty's got the 50 by 70. We still got the 50 by 100. Heather, would you like to have the 50 by 100? We have Misty as the 50 by 70. Well, she can have the 50 by 100 if she wants it. There's a 50 by 100. I have two sizes, 50 by 70 and 50 by 100. Alright, so Misty's got the 50 by 70 and Heather's got the 50 by 100. And we'll let Sally catch up with me.
I left TV on for you. You want it left off?
Me left off.
Okay, I'm going to bed.
Okay.
I got to get my oxygen on it. It's down to 88.
Everybody say hello to Mama.
Hello, everybody.
She had to go put her oxygen on. Her oxygen level's below 90. Next up is the Floral Crown of Splendor. Floral Crown of Splendor. Again, it's a peacock with its full bloomage. Full bloom. Beautiful roses all the way around. This comes in a 30 by 30, 35 by 35, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. Floral Crown of Splendor. Floral Crown of Splendor. And Sally, if you would put me down for a 30 by 30, please. Thank you. Does nobody like peacocks? I think they're magnificent, beautiful little animals. If you ever see them in the wild, they got the longest flow of feathers, and then when they shake their tail, it sprays up. Next up Nothing can reach you here. Nothing can reach you here. This comes in a 40 by 50, let's see, 30 by 40, 40 by 50, 50 by 70, and 50 by 100. Nothing can touch you here. It's American Bald Eagle, Dream Catchers. American Bald Eagle, Dream Catchers. Next up is Stars, Stripes, and Sovereignty. Stars, Stripes, and Sovereignty comes in a 30 by 40, 40 by 50, and a 50 by 70. Stars, Stripes, and Sovereignty. Stars, Stripes, and Sovereignty. Misty would like to have the Stars and Stripes in a 30 by 40, please. Stars and Stripes in a 30 by 40, please. Gotcha. Next up, he waits where the falls begin. It's 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. He waits where the falls begin. He waits where the falls begin. Three, 45 by 50, and 50 by 50. 40 by 40, 45 by 45, 50 by 50. If you'll put me down for a 40 by 40, please. Misty also would like to have a 40 by 40, but he waits here for the falls begins. He waits where the falls begin. 40 by 40. Got us both. Good deal. I'm glad that I'm going slow enough that y'all are actually getting the names. That helps out tremendously. When the wild still ruled, 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. $50 by 70 or 50 by 100. It helps me and Sally both out when we're trying to do inventory and making sure people's got the orders correct. So I appreciate y'all getting the names. This one comes in a 50 by 70 or 50 by 100 when the wild still ruled. And I'll take the 50 by 100, Sally. Misty would also like a 50 by 70. When the wild still ruled, 50 by 70 for Misty, please. And I think she's got you too. I'm just waiting for my computer to catch up with me. Now I love this one. Of all the white tigers that Sally has done, this is probably my favorite one right here. Sapphire Silence. Sapphire Silence. Look at those beautiful blue eyes. That comes in a 30 by 30, 35 by 35, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, or 50 by 50. Look at that white tiger with those beautiful blue eyes. That's probably the best white tiger that I've seen her do. And if I could have that in a 40 by 40, please. Sapphire Silence. Beautiful white tiger with those sapphire blue eyes. Misty would like to have a 35 by 35, and I'll do a 40 by 40, please. Next up, the blue between them. The blue between them. And it comes in a 30 by 40, 40 by 50, 50 by 70, and 50 by 100. The blue between them. And I'll do the 40 by 50. The blue between them. The blue between them. Beautiful bluebirds. Beautiful bluebirds. There's a blue moon in behind them. Thank you, ma'am. Beautiful bluebirds. Okay, next up is Flamingo in Bloom. 30 by 30, 35 by 35, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, 50 by 50. Flamingo in Bloom. Flamingo in Bloom. $30 by $30, $35 by $35, $40 by $40, $45 by $45, and $50 by $50. Flamingo in Bloom. Alright. Next up, Where Rainbows Grows Wings. Where Rainbows Grows Wings. It comes in two sizes, 50 by 70 and 50 by 100. One and done. One and done. Where Rainbows Grows Wings, 50 by 70 and 50 by 100. Two sizes, one and done. Misty's got the 50 by 70. Still got a 50 by 100 left. Where Rainbow Grows Wings. I've still got a 50 by 100 left. One and done. Moving along. Among the Blue Roses. Among the Blue Roses. That comes in a 50 by, or let me start off lower. 30 by 30, 35 by 35, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by. Did it kick you all off? Okay. On my phone it says you're watching. So I just want to make sure it didn't kick you off. Good deal. Good deal. Among the Blue Roses. 30 by 30, 35 by 35, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and 50 by 50. Good deal. Where the little spirits sleep, where the little spirits sleep, 30 by 40, 40 by 50, 50 by 70, and 50 by 100. It's a fox dream catcher. It's a fox dream catcher. Fox, a dream catcher. It's a fox dream catcher. Where the knot keeps us, 30 by 40, 40 by 50, 50 by 70, 50 by 100. Where the knot keeps us, is that not pretty, dream catcher? $30 by 40, 40 by 50, 50 by 70, or 50 by 100. Sally, if you'll put me down for a 30 by 40, please. an owl dream catcher. Thank you, thank you. Moving along, Throne of Living Jewels, 30 by 40, 40 by 50, 50 by 70, or 50 by 100. And it is the I lost my train of thought. It's that beautiful bird with all these beautiful bloom of feathers. Peacocks. Whew, losing my mind. Peacocks. Look at the vibrant eyes in each one of these tails. Tail feathers. I'm telling you, in the wild, if you've never seen one, if you have never seen one, they're beautiful. Down from my grandmother used to live, they had some down on the farm. They're very small, petite birds. You wouldn't think they'd be able to support the feathers that they support, but they just shake their tail and their feathers pans out like this. Yeah, just like my brain just froze. You also got these beautiful roses. You got your red one, a blue one, a yellow one. Beautiful peacock. Beautiful peacock. What weighted above the stars? 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. What weighted above the stars comes in two sizes, 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. What weighted above the stars? Isn't that a beautiful unicorn? Look at the vibrant color of the wings. Vibrant color of the wings. Comes in two sizes, 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. Misty would like to have what weighted above the stars in a 50 by 70, please. It's a beautiful unicorn. Alright, Miss Sally's got you. When the bear claimed the river. When the bear claimed the river. When the bear claimed the river. And it comes in two sizes, 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. Where the bear claims the river. He's telling you it's his territory, don't enter. Where the bear claims the river. 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. Next up is Where the Skies Let Him Go. Where the Sky Let Him Go. It's in one size. It's a 50 by 50. And it's one and done. Where the Sky Let Him Go. 50 by 50. One and done. Where the Sky Let Him Go. 50 by 50, one and done. Are you guys sleeping on me? You guys sleeping? Next up is a space between song. A space between song. $30 by 40, 40 by 50, 50 by 70, or 50 by 100. A space between song. It's a beautiful bluebird. A space between song. I'm just wondering if everybody's awake. Nobody claimed that last one and done. The space between song. I just showed one, Nicole. Next up is the butterfly between worlds. Butterfly between worlds. 30 by 40, 40 by 50, 50 by 70, or 50 by 100. The butterfly between worlds. The butterfly between worlds. Butterfly between worlds. 30 by 40, please, Miss Sally. Butterfly between worlds. Alright, next one up is the quiet one. 30 by 30, 35 by 35, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. The quiet one, 30 by 30, please. The quiet one. The quiet one, 30 by 30, 35 by 35, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and 50 by 50. Thank you. Misty would like to have the quiet one and a 30 by 30, please. Thank you. Next up is Born of Stars Crowned with Wings. Born of Stars Crowned with Wings. Comes in two sizes, 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. One and done. Born of Stars Crowned with Wings, 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. One of each, one and done. Born of Stars Crowned with Wings, 50 by 70, 50 by 100. Misty's claimed a 50 by 70 and Heather's claimed a 50 by 100. Thank you, ladies. Told you, you never know where they was going to pop up at. And I don't know how many more is left. They're shoved in this stack somewhere. You're welcome, love. Liberty in full bloom. Liberty in full bloom. Again, this one's 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. Liberty in bloom. Liberty in bloom. 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. Only two sizes that you get. She does amazing work. Heather will like a 50 by 70. Liberty in full bloom. 50 by 70 for Heather. Liberty in full bloom. And I spread them out for a reason. Legend of the Rainbow Pegasus, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. Legend of the Pegasus. Yes. Forty by 40, 45 by 45, or 50 by 50. Sally, if you'll put me down for a 40 by 40, please. Heather will like a 50 by 50. And I would like the 40 by 40, please. Next up is Where the Wings Hold Dreams. It's a 30 by 40, a 40 by 50, 50 by 70, and 50 by 100. Where the Wings Hold Dreams. 30 by 40, please. Where the Wings Hold Dreams. Where the Wings Hold Dreams. 30 by 40 for me, please. Next up, The Bear Who Stood Before Time. The Bear That Stood Before Time. Comes in two sizes. 50 by 50, or 50 by 70, and 50 by 100. The Bear Who Stood Before Time. 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. If you'll put me down for a 50 by 100, please. No, it's not a 50 by 50. It's a 50 by 70 or a 50 by 100. And she would like to have, Heather would like to have a 50 by 70. We're keeping Sally busy, which is a good thing. And you got me for a 50 by 100. Got you both. Stillness in blue. You have a 30 by 30, 35 by 35, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. Stillness in blue. 30 by 30, please. Stillness in blue. Stillness in blue. $30 by $30 for me, please. Before the water breaks. Before the water breaks. Oh, Heather also wants a 30 by 30 for the stillness. Yes, Nicole, I'm still live. Before the water breaks. 50 by 70, 50 by 100. I am still live. Heather will like a 50 by 70, please. I am still live. I'm alive and kicking. Still. Where sleep feels safe, a 30 by 40, 40 by 50, 50 by 70, and 50 by 100. Where the sleep feels safe. It's another dream catcher with the little teddy bears. 30 by 40, please. 30 by 40, please. Where it feels safe to sleep. Where it feels safe to sleep. Where it feels safe to sleep. Alright, next one is when only one was left. When only one was left. Comes in two sizes, 50 by 70 and 50 by 100. One and done. One and done. When only one was left, 50 by 70 and 50 by 100. Heather wants the 50 by 100. I have a 50 by 70 left. When only one was left, 50 by 70. $50 by 70, one and done. $50 by 70, one and done. Next up, the knot that holds your dot. The knot that holds you. The knot that holds you. 30 by 40, 40 by 50, 50 by 70, and 50 by 100. Where the knot holds you. When the knot holds you. 30 by 40, please. Where the knot holds you. Look at those. Look at those feathers. And that looks like a dragonfly in this one. It looks like a dragonfly in this one. Where the knot holds you. Thank you. Next up is the Patriots Bloom. Patriots Bloom. It comes in a 30 by 30, 35 by 35, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. Patriot Bloom. Patriot Bloom. Heather would like a 30 by 30 and a 50 by 50, please, in the Patriots Bloom. That is so quality. That could be put on a postage stamp, people. That one could be good enough to be put on a postage stamp. Heather would like a 30 by 30 and a 50 by 50. That's the one that she was asking me about last night. The Patriots Bloom. Heather would like a 30 by 30 and a 50 by 50, please. Alright, she's got you both, got you down for both of those. We're almost done, guys. We've got probably about 12 more. Yeah, that's a perfect stamp, I'm telling you. Next up, He Rose Without a Sound. He rose without a sound. Another beautiful horse. It comes in a 50 by 70 and 50 by 100. He rose without a sound. 50 by 70 and 50 by 100. He rose without a sound. Yes. Heather would like a 50 by 70, please. Also a flag, a yard flag. Heather would like a 50 by 70. And a wind spinner. Yep. Even a tote bag for 4th of July celebrations for them to carry their tote stuff in. Legend of Grizzly Falls. Legend of Grizzly Falls. It comes in 2 sizes. 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. Legend of Grizzly Falls. Legend of Grizzly Falls. Yep, anything that you put it on. Earrings, totes. Comes in 2 sizes, 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. Okay, up next, Guarded While You Sleep. 30 by 40, 40 by 50, 50 by 70, or 50 by 100. Guarded While You Sleep. 30 by 40, please. Guarded While You Sleep. Guarded While You Sleep. You may have, there was a message on this one that I cut out. Thank you. Sally, we'll have to look and see if you claimed that one. Yep. Next up, I like this one myself. Crowned and Living Color. It's a 30 by 40, 40 by 50, 50 by 70, or 50 by 100. It is a beautiful peacock. I love my peacocks. You're so very welcome, Heather. We appreciate you so much. Again, it's a beautiful peacock with its the flowing feathers. Different colored flowers. That is very pretty. She's outdoing herself on these peacocks. Again, the sizes on that's 30 by 40, 40 by 50, 50 by 70, and 50 by 100. It's a beautiful peacock. A beautiful bird. Heather will do a 40 by 50 in Crowned in Living Color. Crowned in Living Color. These are majestic birds. They're very petite though. Their bodies are not very big. Their tail feathers is bigger than any of them. Alright, gotcha. Next up, the one they never found. The one they never found. Me too. 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. The one they never found. One and done. One and done. Comes in two sizes. 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. The one they never found. The one they never found. Heather's claimed a 50 by 100. That leaves the 50 by 70. The one they never found. The one they never found. 50 by 70 is the only size I have left. One and done. You'll never find it on Facebook or on the website. It's only on this live. Once it's gone, it's gone. Never to reappear. 50 by 70. Next up, 2 hearts, 1 watch, 30 by 40, 40 by 50, 50 by 70, or 50 by 100. Two hearts, 1 watch. Two hearts, 1 watch. 30 by 40, please. 2 hearts, 1 watch. 30 by 40, please. Next up, this one only has a limited of 2. So once 2 has been sold, it is gone. After all others fail, it comes only in one size. It's a 50 by 70. Again, it's a limit of 2. So once the 2 is bought, it is gone. $50 by 70. There's only 2. Misty has claimed 1. There's only 1 left. Limited time offer. Alright, this one is now gone. There was only a limit of 2. And I'll let Sally catch up there with us. You're okay. That wasn't the one and done. That was just limited to 2 that she had posted. So we'll have to take that one off the website. It's been sold. Jewel of the Garden. Jewel of the Garden. Again, it's another peacock. 30 by 30. 35 by 35. 40 by 40. 45 by 45. 50 by 50. Again, Jewel of the Garden. That happens, Nikki. Jewel of the Garden. 30 by 30. 35 by 35. 40 by 40. 45 by 45. 50 by 50. Again, it's a wonderful, beautiful peacock. Alright, next one is the Dream Catcher's Promise. The Dream Catcher's Promise. 30 by 40. 40 by 50, 50 by 70, or 50 by 100. The Dream Catcher's Promise. 2 beautiful little foxes and a dream catcher. 30 by 40, please. A place. The Dream Catcher's Promise. The Dream Catcher's Promise. 30 by 40, please. The Dream Catcher's Promise. got 9 more kits to show and we'll be done for the night. A place for dreams rest. A place for dreams rest. 30 by 40. 40 by 50. 50 by 70. 50 by 100. You probably do. This one did have a message, but it's hidden. $30 by 40, please. Beautiful wind catcher. It's got a spider in the middle. It's got a spider in the middle. It's got a spider in the middle. Butterflies on the outside. You have to look really close to see that spider that's in there. But there is a spider. That one comes in a 30 by 40, a 40 by 50, a 50 by 70, and a 50 by 100. Oh, you're asking Sally what size did you get? I'm sorry. I thought you was asking me what size. She may have to tell you after the live. She may not be able to get into her spreadsheet. He rose on painted wings. He rose on painted wings. 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. He rose on painted wings. Honey, you can add anything you want to. You can add anything you want to. Tips is always appreciated. Which size of what? One I have holding up, this one's a 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and a 50 by 50. $40 by 40, 45 by 45, 50 by 50. 40 by 40 for me, please. And 50 by 50 for Heather. And I'll wait for Miss Sally's little heart. She's got you. Forty by 40 for Keiko. She also wants a 40 by 40 in that one too, Miss Sally. So we don't confuse you, I'll wait till you get the 40 by 40 for Keiko. She wanted the rose on the painted wings for 40 by 40 for Keiko. Next up is the Royal Plumage. The Royal Plumage, or Plumage, 30 by 40, 40 by 50, 50 by 70, and 50 by 100. The Royal Plumage. It's another beautiful peacock. Royal Plumage. After all others fail, okay, Miss Sally's got you. Royal Plumage. It's another beautiful peacock. Something just walked in behind my shed outside. Alright, next up, the one who keeps the quiet. 30 by 40, 40 by 50, 50 by 70, or 50 by 100. The one who keeps the quiet. Again, it's another dragonfly. Probably. I'll have to check my cameras after the live. I would not be surprised. After the live, I'll find out. I can't look at my camera and do the live at the same time. The one who keeps the quiet. And it comes in a 30 by 40, 40 by 50, 50 by 70, and 50 by 100. Again, it's a dragonfly dream catcher. It is a pretty one. Heather would like to 50 by 70, please. Heather would like to 50 by 70, please. Gotcha. Next up, the softest hour. The softest hour, 30 by 30, 35 by 35, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and 50 by 50. And I'll do this one in a 30 by 30, please. The softest morning. It is very cute. It's a very pretty fawn. Four more, guys. Crowned in color. Oh, Misty would like to have the softest morning 30 by 30, please. Crowned in color. Crowned in color. It's another beautiful peacock. Look at the white markings around its eyes. It comes in a 30 by 30, 35 by 35, 40 by 40, 45 by 45, and 50 by 50. Yep. I'll make sure I said that right. Crowned in color. Another beautiful peacock. Crowned in color. Crowned in color. Crowned in color. Heather would like to have the crown in color by 40 by 40. Crown in color 40 by 40. Next up, the last place they gathered. Last place they gathered comes in two sizes, 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. The last place they gathered. $50 by 70, $50 by 100. The The last place they gathered. Heather, we're like a 50 by 100, please. The last place they gathered. 50 by 100, please. I'm rubbing off on her. Where the pack begins, comes in a 30 by 40, 40 by 50, 50 by 70, and 50 by 100. Where the pack begins. It's another Cozy Wolf dream catcher. $30 by $40 for me, please. You'll be fine. You'll be perfectly fine. You just need to get 2 of those rollers that I showed on my live on Wednesday to keep it rolled up, so you only do so much at a time. He who rose last, he who rose last, comes in 2 sizes, 50 by 70 and 50 by 100. He who rose last, one and done. One and done. 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. He who rose last. He who rose last. One and done. 2 sizes. 50 by 70 or 50 by 100. $50 by $70, $50 by $100. Heather wants both. Sorry, Misty. Heather claimed both. And that concludes our kits for the night. I greatly appreciate everybody staying on with me. Alright, we can give Misty the 50 by 70. That's not a problem. Misty, Heather gave you the 50 by 70. So I got 50 by 70 for Misty and 50 by 100 for Heather. I want to thank you all for spending the last 3 hours and 14 minutes with me as we went through all these kits that Sally has done for the week. There will not be a live tomorrow. I've got some other things I need to do. So our next live will be Wednesday at 9 o'clock. If the Lord's willing, the creeks don't rise. Good night. God bless. Have a good weekend.